Dr. Vonnya Pettigrew, CEO of Root Branch Media Group, the Media Mogul. We're here in Studio A at the RBMG building, Canton Harbor, on set of the Root Branch Marketplace. Listen, we've curated an incredible show for you today, so grab yourself a cup of Root Branch Press coffee and enjoy the show.
Hi, my name is Matthew Featherstone. I'm the founder of Hiatus Cheesecake, and we're here at Root Branch Marketplace, and we're inviting everyone during the holidays to come take a hiatus with us. You can find us at hiatuscheesecake.com, also on all social media platforms, Hiatus Cheesecake, all one word.
And welcome to Root Branch Marketplace. I'm Marc Clarke. I'm with the amazing Matthew Featherstone of Hiatus Cheesecake. Now, Matthew, these cheesecakes look amazing, just in time for the holidays. Let's talk about your story.
Okay.
I know you as Matthew the musician. Now you're Matthew the cheesecake guy. How did this happen?
Yeah, so my mom used to bake bread pretty much every day. I would be in the kitchen with her baking. One day a cousin came in with the cheesecake from Cheesecake Factory. I tried it, and that's pretty much where the obsession began. I was started making cheesecakes for family, friends, and events, and eventually ended up in the restaurant industry.
I love the fact that mom used to make bread. Your mom's amazing, and that just adds on to it. But what came from it is this. Mm-hmm. So how did that happen? Okay, you made the cheesecake, but how did you get from doing that to actually making cheesecake?
So I started bartending eventually, and one day, it had been years since I had made a cheesecake, and I randomly just made a cheesecake and took it to work. And they were so impressed, they convinced me to go into business. And I was working, it was down at Grace's Mandarin in National Harbor.
That's amazing.
And they actually was the first restaurant to carry my cheesecake.
I love that story. And so talk to us about the name Hiatus. Not a typical name, but I like what it represents.
Yeah, so hiatus represents a temporary break from your diet. It's kind of become just a break period. The portion sizes are on a smaller side as single serve portions because we want to encourage portion control. So you're just taking just a break and then getting right back on it.
Well, let's talk about specifically what we have here. This looks amazing.
Okay, so I'll start with our classic. This is the vanilla bean. We have a sweet potato fantasy here. You have a vanilla bean cheesecake. It's layered with a sweet potato pie, topped with a Swiss buttercream. This is the caramel carrot cake on the bottom. Then we have a carrot cake cheesecake. It's smothered in a salted bourbon caramel, and then we got it topped with walnuts on top here. This here is the strawberry crunch. It's pretty self-explanatory. This is a strawberry bliss. Vanilla bean cheesecake, you have a thin layer of ginger cream cheese frosting. We got piped Swiss buttercream on the outside and the house-made strawberry jam in the middle. This here is the Oreo cheesecake. Again, self-explanatory. Triple love, you got a brownie, cheesecake, chocolate chip cookie, all in one. And then we have the red velvet. You got a red velvet cake, vanilla bean cheesecake, red velvet cheesecake, and then we have a ginger cream cheese frosting on top.
All look delicious. Not your mama's cheesecake, no, your cheesecake.
Yeah, these are mine.
We need to try these delicious cheesecakes. Let's have one of our people from the audience come up. Simone, come on through. So we have Simone Phillips from Charm City Table.
Hello.
Simone, you're the pro here.
Yes.
Okay, Matthew, you're the master, and then I'm just the guy. So Simone, I know so many decisions to make in this moment. I'm curious because this is going to say a lot about who you are. What are you going to pick?
Honestly, I'm such a big fan of Hiatus Cheesecake. I'm not just saying that to be flattering.
So
they really are top tier cheesecakes. But I think just because of proximity, I'm going to go in for the Oreo here. I'm going to just
I'm not mad at the Oreo.
Yeah, now, it's a classic. I think most people will get into it. So, all right, let's give it a good try.
That looks so moist and delicious.
Yeah, that's delicious.
Charm City Table, thumbs up?
Yes, it's a thumbs up. You get a good creaminess from the cheesecake. It's sweet, but it's not overly sugary.
Okay.
And you get that Oreo. I'm a big Oreo fan, so.
So Matthew, what is that on top? I see you got the little Oreo, but what's that? The little drizzle there?
I call it an Oreo cream. basically. It's this cream here is kind of like a sour cream based cream. So this just has a little bit of cream cheese inside of it, and then we add Oreos and some more vanilla bean. So that's kind of cream that I made up.
So Matthew, where can people reach you?
You can find us at hiatuscheesecake.com. Also, Hiatus Cheesecake, all one word, on all social media platforms.
And Simone, if people want more of your information, how can they reach you?
Yeah, so if you want some great food and dining recommendations around Baltimore, follow Charm City Table on Instagram and all social media platforms.
And you're watching Root Branch Marketplace. I'm Marc Clarke.
Hello and welcome to Root Branch Marketplace. My name is Kenzie and I'm the Senior Production Coordinator of Root Branch Media Group, but I'm also co-hosting some of our lovely segments for this Small Business Saturday edition. Today I have here with me Vonnya, CEO of Shea Radiance. Vonnya, thanks so much for joining us.
It's a pleasure to be here, Kenzie.
Thank you, and happy Small Business Saturday.
Thank you.
It's so important for us to celebrate our small businesses, so let's dive into what Shea Radiance is about. Vonnya, tell me a little bit about your company.
All right, Shea Radiance is a family-owned business. We're based in the Baltimore area, and we have been making hair, body, and now face care products here in the area for over 10 years.
Wow, congratulations. A decade is something to be celebrated.
Absolutely.
Yes, so tell me about this line specifically. Is this what we're shopping for the holidays?
Yes, it is, Mackenzie. I am very excited about this line because we launched it last month.
Okay.
And it is a skincare line designed specifically for women over 40. Nice. Because they complained about dullness, dryness, and hyperpigmentation. So this line of 6 skincare products is made with mushroom extracts.
Okay.
Mushrooms like chaga and shiitake and tremella, which hydrate and give the skin an amazing glow for the holidays.
That's awesome. See, I've only heard about eating mushrooms, so I didn't know that it also had these skincare benefits for you.
Absolutely. Mushrooms are amazing. They're not only good for food and delicious, they're good as supplements. They work as adaptogens. People are taking them in their coffee. So they're good for you on the inside and absolutely great for your skin on the outside.
That is beautiful. I love to hear it. So this is for our moms and aunts this holiday season. This is where we're shopping.
Yes.
So tell me, how can we find you? How are we buying?
So you can definitely buy everything you need here from shearadiance.com.
Okay.
Or you can also get it on Amazon. And also next year, you should be able to find it in some of your retail stores in the area.
Beautiful. So can you tell me about whether we're buying it in a kit? Are we buying them individually?
So we sell an entire regimen of the 6 skincare products that focuses on brightening and collagen boosting, but you can just pick and choose what you need and add it to your existing routine. We have a basic cleanser, we have a glycolic solution, we have a daily lotion, and then we have the booster products, which are the collagen serums, the brightening serums, and then the vitamin C oil.
That's awesome. I'm hearing a lot about collagen, so I'm excited to give this to some of my family members this season.
Absolutely.
I'll be adding this to my Amazon wish list too.
Awesome.
Yes, so thank you again for joining us, and I hope you have an awesome Small Business Saturday.
Thank you, Kenzie. This was fun.
Welcome back, everyone, to Root Branch Marketplace. I'm Dr. Vonnya, and listen, in this segment, I have a real treat for you. I have Baltimore's very own Brave Williams in the studio with me today. I mean, if you know anything about Brave, I'm just going to run down just a tidbit of her resume, but she is an incredible singer, actress. This has toured with Beyonce. She has films currently still on Netflix. Her music is streaming still across all music platforms. And she's on Marketplace with us today because in addition to all of that, not only is she that girl, but she's also a dynamic entrepreneur. I want to get into it. Brave, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much for having me. That was such a beautiful intro.
It is nothing but facts, all true and true. So Brave, you have a background in entertainment and music and acting. Tell us a little bit more about that.
Yes, so I started as a poet. I love storytelling. I thought I was going to be the female version Tupac when I was a little girl. But that is really what progressed into my love of singing. I turned one of my raps into a song, realized I could sing, and then just really focused on developing that. And that's how I created a group that you mentioned called Rich Girl. And we toured with Beyonce, we did some cool things together, and then that's really what inspired me to start my own record label, which I actually still have songs on Sirius XM right now. So yeah.
That is so dynamic. So then how did you go from entertainment to entrepreneurship?
Wow. So to me, they go hand in hand, right? Because as an entertainer, you have to manage yourself, you have to manage your team. It's a lot of focusing on your own dedication that is going to get you to the next season, the next level. And so I know that is what truly prepared me for this wild roller coaster of entrepreneurship.
That is so, so incredible. So how did the entertainment world lead you into entrepreneurship, or how did that even emerge to come about?
Entertainment is entrepreneurship.
Yes, it is.
You have to manage yourself. You have to have a very tenacious attitude about what you want, because no one is going to do it for you. I had to really develop myself as an artist the same way I had to develop myself as an entrepreneur. But there's no doubt in my mind that doing entertainment first is what prepped me for this road of entrepreneurship. I thought touring with Beyonce, 36 cities was something. That was a cakewalk compared to entrepreneurship and opening a business. Yeah.
Wow. So tell us about your business or businesses.
Yes. So I actually did a 23 development deal with a Southern franchise called Workout Anytime. And so I am developing 23 gym locations. We did this about maybe a year and a half ago. And now I'm on location approaching number 3 in Richmond, Virginia. The first one's in Prince George's County. That is my baby. Workout Anytime in Lanham. And right next door to that is my laundromat, VIP Bubbles.
So tell me, how did you go from working out to laundry?
So truthfully, I am a woman, I love convenience. I pride myself on trying to make things efficient. So the motto is drop a load, lose a load, right? Literally drop your laundry, walk right next door, get, physical health, mental health, clean clothes. They go together. And so,
100%.
Yeah, the gym and the laundromat, they work very, very well together.
That's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. Brave is brilliant. You heard it here.
Thank you.
So we wanted to have you on Marketplace because, again, we're talking all things local. We're talking small businesses. And one, we're really proud of you being from Baltimore and seeing not only what you've done in your entertainment career, but what you are building here through your businesses. It's making a difference. It's making an impact. In your opinion, why do you think supporting small businesses, particularly during the holidays, are so important?
Oh my gosh, because we are the heartbeat. It's about the visibility. It's about exposing people to things that they may not even just be familiar with. My gym, for example, it was so important to me to expose the community to red light therapy that combats seasonal depression. It gives the skin vitamin D. It tightens the skin. That's something that you might see like on TV and people that do in LA. And it's like, no, we can do that here right at Lanham. And then when you're done that, go to the cryo chair where it gets ice cold, because that also breaks up the lactic acid. So the amenity space that I put inside of that gym was truly to give exposure and share a lifestyle that I want people to just know is available to them at an affordable price.
So where are you located in Lanham?
9363. Annapolis Road, Lanham, Maryland, 20706. And right next door is VIP Bubbles, 9365 Annapolis Road in Lanham, Maryland. But yeah, and you can definitely also follow us too on all the
holiday, because again, while we may all indulge during the holiday, let's not forget that we can work out anytime.
Anytime. And we have a sale. We have a sale. Yes, for the holiday season, you can buy a year, get 3 months free. So it cuts the price dramatically, subtracting those 3 months. But yes, we would love to have you in our gym.
Fantastic. Don't go anywhere. There's more Marketplace to come.
Hi, it's your Baltimore bestie, Simone of Charm City Table. We're here at Root Branch Marketplace, and I'm reminding you to shop small and eat local for Small Business Saturday. So my favorite thing about Baltimore, of course, is the food scene. I think we have a vibrant, diverse, affordable food scene across ranges. You can do fine dining here, but you can also pop into a nice carryout and get local eats. I think it's important to shop small and eat local because these are our people. We're from this city, we live in this city, and it's nice to be able to go into a place and know that you're eating with family and friends every single time you go out. Plus, being local, you get to know where your food is from, and it's always delicious because people put so much love and care into the food. Follow Charm City Table on Instagram and all social media platforms to learn about all the local eats and fun things to do around the city.
My name is Christine Walsh, and I own Alpha Graphics. Alpha Graphics is a full-service graphic design and printing boutique in Baltimore. We specialize in the museum industry because of our highly detailed work, but we also work with government, state, and corporate entities as well as our local small business partners. We're able to create the design, print it, as well as install it. Our team specializes in graphic design and branding, illustration, photography, web design, and editorial and content management. During COVID, we've all had to pivot. In this time, we created Alpha Collective, which is a collective of women-owned business products that we have put beautifully in our lobby here. A lot of businesses closed up. So whatever we can do to help any other women-owned business, Black women-owned businesses, that's what Alpha Graphics has been about. In the 48 years it's been in business, we have long-time clients that still come to us.
The Baltimore Times. Positive stories about positive people and proud supporters of the Root Branch Marketplace. And welcome back to the Root Branch Marketplace. Again, my name is Kenzie, and I'm one of the co-hosts of the show for this Small Business Saturday segment. And we have an awesome small business with us here today. We have Jams Hair Care CEO, Alicia. Alicia, how you doing?
I'm doing good, Kenzie. How are you?
I'm doing well. Happy holidays.
Thank you. Happy holidays to you as well.
Thank you. So, y'all, I am absolutely in love with this hair care line. I just met Alicia not too long ago, and let's take a look. How the curls looking? How the curls looking?
They look good.
Good, because I got this styrofoam in them today. So that's how they doing that today. Alicia, we are celebrating Small Business Saturday. What does celebrating small businesses mean to you as a small business owner?
It means a lot to me. I am really, really big on me supporting small Black businesses. So now that I have my own business, I would love to be supported the same way. So I decided to come out with my own hair care line, and now I'm here.
Awesome. Well, it's awesome having you on the show. So the first question I got to ask is Jams. Why that name? What does Jams mean?
It is formulated from my kids' names, which is Jasmine, Ajane, and Macau. So it is the first letter of all of my kids' names.
I absolutely love that. So walk me through some of these products. What do we have on the table?
Okay, so we have our peppermint shampoo and conditioner with tea tree. We have our sea moss lock and braid gel. We have our fabulous edge control. We have our wonderful support biotin system with the cherry detox, and we have the biotin shampoo, moisturizing conditioner, and growth drops. And we also have our soothing peppermint shampoo and conditioner and peppermint oil, and our fabulous versatile styling foam that you have in your hair, looking good today.
Thank you so much. So I want to smell some of these. I'm hearing the names. I know what this one smells like. That's delicious. What else can I test?
This is the cherry detox
let
shampoo.
me try this. Let's see. Oh, that is, ooh, that smells good. It smells like a popsicle.
Yes.
It's
and this
delicious.
is the biotin moisturizing conditioner.
Okay, I gotta go in with this smell too. Formulated to promote hair growth. I need that.
Yes.
That's nice. No, I like this one because this really matches the scent. It's clean and it's sweet. That's my favorite. Like you just got out the shower, it's clean, it's sweet. I love that. Okay, so for our holiday shopping season, I know this is kind of what we're pushing. Tell me a little bit about this line.
So this is our new children's line. It is our TNT collection. It is after my grandchildren, Trinity and Tristan. So this is their own hair care line that's formulated by Jams. And of course, you see their faces is on the bottles.
So precious.
Thank you. We have their shampoo, conditioner, the hair grease. We did bring the hair grease back. And we also have the cream custard for the curls and coils.
I love that. You know what, Grandma had to bring the hair grease back.
Yes, had to bring the hair grease back.
So tell me, I also know that there is a really impactful statement behind where these proceeds are going. So tell me a little bit about that.
Yes, so the proceeds from the TNT collection will be going towards Trinity and Tristan's college fund. So I did open up a 529 for both of them.
Wow.
And it will go towards helping them go through college. I put 3 kids through college, so I'm going to help their parents with their college funds.
That is absolutely beautiful. And this holiday season, I don't know about y'all, but I really care about where my dollar is headed. I want to shop local, I want to shop small, and I want to shop with an impact. So this is definitely going to be on my wish list. So
thank you so much.
Yes.
Thank you so much. And anyone that shops with Roof Branch Marketplace today, they can put in code JAMS 2012 and they will save 15% off.
Yes, we love a Root Branch Marketplace exclusive deal. Y'all heard it here first, folks. So for anybody looking where to find you, where can we find you?
You can find me at www.jamshaircare.com.
Awesome. Alicia, it was a pleasure having you on the show.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
All right, y'all don't go nowhere. We have more segments on Root Branch Marketplace.
Hey everyone, this is Alex Smith of Division Street Outdoor Contracting here at Root Branch Marketplace, here to remind you guys, do not forget your landscapers for the winter season. We do a lot of services, fall cleanups, we even hang things like string lights, and we'll hook your trees up and make you have the best house on the block.
And welcome to Root Branch Marketplace. I'm Marc Clarke. My guest today is Alex Smith. Alex, how you doing?
I'm doing swell, man. Thanks for having me.
It's always great to see you. So tell us about your business.
Well, I'm the owner of Division Street Outdoor Contracting. We're a full-service landscape contracting company that hires people in the community with various employment.
Tell us your backstory. You have an interesting backstory that started when you were a kid, but then developed as you got older.
Well, as a kid, I always loved nature and, outdoors. My grandmother had plants, so I was always that nerdy kid, but I really, but it really wasn't fostered and really wasn't developed. So I ended up, like a lot of people from Baltimore City, in the criminal justice system. Served 15 years of a 30-year sentence. But while I was away, I created a horticulture program. And I came home and, after a couple bumps and bruises, I got back into the field that I've grown and loved.
And I love the fact that you not only do the field that you love, you create opportunities for others. Tell us about that.
Well, so a lot of the things that I do is just really, it's just game from the OGs. Like one of my favorite songs is from a group called Mobb Deep, and Guy Havoc says, when you get on, you put on your people, and so this is part of how you're supposed to operate.
I thought you were going to say Shook Ones, but okay.
Oh, yeah.
I love the fact that you like plants. Your grandmother planted the seed, no pun intended, and then horticulture, because I know, that's kind of different. Like you don't think horticulture ever.
Yeah. Well, part of what I fell in love with was like, man, besides the plants, I've always had this thing where I loved animals and fish tanks and all. My basement looks like Petco. So I've always been in love with this kind of stuff. And then I just took it and broadened it to outdoor spaces.
Again, do you look like somebody who like plants? Maybe not.
Yeah.
But you know what? I love the fact that you're passing that on,
Yeah, well, strangely enough, that's what I thought. But then as I'm going out into the community, man, I find out that people who love plants, people who love trees, like they come from all shapes, sizes, colors, and nationalities. Like this stuff really connects us.
I love it. So how can people reach you?
So they can reach me at divisionstreetoutdoorcontracting.com or DSO contracting.com.
Well, Alex, always great seeing you. I love what you're doing.
Thank you, sir.
It's Root Branch Marketplace. Thanks for tuning in.
Welcome back to the Root Branch Marketplace. Again, I'm one of your co-hosts, Kenzie, and we have the wonderful, the talented, the amazing, the inspiring April Watts with us here today. Hey, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me. It is always a pleasure to be here with my Root Branch family. So.
Yes, and it's a pleasure having you in the studio today, and happy holidays, ma'am.
Same to you, sis.
So we have an awesome holiday collection for us to talk about today.
Yes, we do.
So along with being the wonderful media personality, online and in-person talent that you are, you also have your own sunglasses brand.
I do.
Let's talk about it.
Great Counsel Eyewear. It is my line. It's a labor of love. It's my original design, and everything about it, it's bespoke. I designed these, and it's handcrafted. Every single pair is handcrafted by an African-American design engineer.
Wow.
Yes,
so,
Italian acetate.
Oh,
yes.
Wow.
All of the things.
I love that. When we're talking about Black owned, we mean Black owned from production to sales
through
to
and through.
represented. Is for us, by us, literally.
Yes.
So that's good to hear. So tell me a little bit about the design.
Okay, so this is the inaugural style. It's called the Jackie O, and that's OH with an exclamation point. And I'll tell you just a little bit about that.
Okay.
I love fashion, and one of the most fashionable first ladies was Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis. Style was impeccable. And yes, and these glasses are a tribute to her. If you look back at her old pictures, she wore glasses similar to this, but I had to put my personality in it. So that's the O with the exclamation. And I gave it like harder edges because I'm a little edgy. I bring the razzle and the dazzle and all of that. So
You do. And I'd love to try them. I'd love to try them.
Please,
So
you would look amazing in these.
I can't wait. I know we were talking about how sunglasses is really particular to the type of face that it's framed.
That's what they say, but I created this design to look good on every single face.
Okay.
You look good at anything anyway, but I'm positive these are going to look great on you.
Thank you. How do you feel?
Oh, girl, amazing.
How do they look?
Amazing.
Okay, I know
you
I
look
have a mirror.
fantastic. Look at yourself.
Oh,
come
yes.
on now.
Yes.
Come on.
This is gorgeous. This is me right here. And it matches my all production black right now.
Yes,
we
it
got going
does.
on. I like these frames. It's not so overpowering that I'm lost in the glasses, but it's also that pop of personality, which is super important. I love these. So for people that are interested in buying these for their loved ones, for the misses, where can they shop?
They can go to greatcounselEyewear.com. That's great, COUNSEL, eyewear.com. And because Root Branch has been so great to me, I'm going to be great to you. These glasses retail at $350, and they're worth every single penny.
They are.
But I'm going to give you a very special Root Branch discount of $250. So you get $100 off.
What?
Thanks to Kenzie, Vonnya, and all the amazing people at Root Branch.
Also, now I have to do a double take with my glass. You said $100 off.
$100 off, boo-boo, yes.
I love that. Well, thank you so much for sharing. Y'all, keep this on your Christmas list.
Yes.
I do want to transition and speak about, although you are an amazing CEO and the owner of the sunglasses company, you are also personality all around. You're media all around.
Yes.
So I want to talk a little bit about what you do outside of this.
I did radio and television for 25 years. I've also done print journalism, wrote for the Washington Informer, the Washington Afro-American newspaper. And 5 years ago, I got fired in radio. Don't cry for me, Argentina. It happens to everybody. But I haven't looked back since. And I've literally, for the past 5 years, been making a living doing media and doing all the things that I love, but under my own auspices. And it has been wonderful. It has been lucrative. It has been fulfilling. So I do all things media, whether it's social media influencing, whether it's keynote speaking, corporate emceeing, or you need me at the nightclub rocking a mic, I got that too. But also I do behind the scenes for individuals and nonprofit organizations through consulting.
Okay, awesome. And I think that's important this holiday season, especially as we're having our corporate meetings, our corporate events, we're having panelists. We need to make sure that we have fun moderators. We
have to manage
fun
the
keynote
energy.
speakers.
Yes.
You have to manage the energy. And that is one thing I can say you are a pro at.
Thank you so much, Kenzie.
Yes.
And
thank
you're
you.
awesome too. You really, really are.
Thank you, April. That means a lot coming from you. Genuinely,
Thank
it
you.
does. So for people who are interested in reaching out to you for keynote speaking, moderating, and some of that behind the scenes media consultation, how can they find you?
My Instagram is my business card. Find me on Instagram at April Watts Live. I check my messages, I respond. I do most of my business through Instagram.
Okay, that sounds perfect. So y'all, if you are trying to welcome this holiday season in, you have multiple ways you can do it with the lovely Miss April Watts. April, it was so nice having you on the show.
Thank you so much. A pleasure being here.
Yes, so y'all be sure to stay tuned for our next segment of Root Branch Marketplace.
Happy holidays and welcome back to the Root Branch Marketplace. My name is April Watts and I'll be your host for this segment. You know, with the holiday season, we're looking at and talking to a lot of amazing businesses. One of those businesses is Caju Creamery. Joining me today is the owner of Caju, Dwight Campbell. How are you?
I'm wonderful. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. I've met you before, but we'll talk a little bit about that later. Right now, let's talk about Caju. That's an interesting name for a creamery, and it's not just any creamery. Give me a little bit of background on Caju and how you came to that.
Caju is a Black-owned ice cream company here in Baltimore. We specifically make ice cream that is very bespoke to us as people of color.
Yes.
One of the things that my partner Nicole Foster and I had recognized was that there are no ice creams that were geared towards us. We're not represented on the ice cream shelves.
Okay.
And we're not represented in the integrity that we put in our food. We wanted to do that. We thought there was a market there for people who want really clean ingredients in a really good product.
Speaking of clean ingredients, it's a vegan creamery.
That is correct.
And when you talk about bespoke, I'm thinking flavors because you have some jamming flavors.
Oh, yeah.
Talk to me about the flavors.
Well, we have a baklava. We have a wild blueberry cheesecake. We have a horchata. We have a Mexican cacao. We have a sweet potato. Cortadito is a Cuban coffee ice cream. My partner and I met in Miami.
I love it.
And we have a kulfi, which we both love Indian desserts. And being from the islands is something that cardamom is something that we're always in our diet.
Love it, love it. I can't wait to taste it. But first, you have been all over social media the past couple of days or the past week or so. The community really got together and did some group economics to help your company. Can we talk about that a little bit?
Absolutely. It was unfortunate that it had to happen.
Okay.
This is not the way that we want to be recognized, but we believe in community. That's why we're here. We're not in Baltimore because we had to be in Baltimore. We're in Baltimore because we chose to be in Baltimore.
I love it.
Baltimore is one of the most historic cities in the country, and there's a lot of Black history here. So when we realized that the storefront, not the business in itself, but the storefront had some challenges that we needed to address within the next couple of weeks. We didn't want to be one of those businesses where you show up one weekend and they show up the other weekend and they're closed.
And people are like, what happened?
Exactly.
We didn't know there was a problem. Yeah.
Exactly. So we communicated with our community and we said, we are having challenging times and we need your help as our customers and as our community, as our family, as our friends. And boy, did they come out.
How did it make you feel? I was watching Instagram and the lines were wrapped around the corner.
April, let me tell you something. I cried. I cried because there were customers there that hadn't been there since we opened, that drove from Richmond, that drove from Philly, that drove up from DC.
Wow.
Because they heard the call.
It's like a Christmas miracle, right? My question is, how do we bottle that energy and get that to be the energy 365, not just as a reaction to something?
we have to know and understand that small businesses, they're run by humans and they're run by families and things happen. It's not always going to be cookie cutter. This is the way business goes and it's going to stay like that.
Right.
Disruptions happen. And as small businesses, we tend to silo ourselves.
Yes.
And keep everything inside because we don't want people to think, oh, they're in trouble. They must be doing something wrong.
Right.
When it's just lifing.
Right.
You know? And we believe that communication in a socially conscious, community-based business is one of the best things that you can do.
Well, I want everyone to see the amazing collectivity that happened. Can you please tell people how to follow you on social media to see what happened?
Our social media handle is @casucreamery.com. Our website is www.casucreamery.com. And you can also find us on Facebook @casucreamery.com.
Now, we've been talking about cashew, but I like to taste things.
Oh.
Can we please get into this ice cream?
Say less.
All right, let's do it.
So I brought 3 flavors today. We're going to the holiday season.
Okay.
So I brought a baklava ice cream. I brought a horchata ice cream. And I brought the seasonal flavor, which is a bourbon pecan pie. I tried taking it off the menu a couple times and a lady threatened me. So it's not going anywhere for a while.
We don't want those problems.
All right, so let's start with the horchata. And what I'm going to do, I want you to give me some liberty.
Okay.
I'm going to create a small parfait from each flavor for you.
Sounds good to me.
Because this is what we do,
Okay.
right? And as people of color, this is what we want.
All right.
We want the best of everything.
I want you to do what you do. Give me
Excellent.
the remix, give me the hookup, give me everything. So that's the horchata.
Correct. This is graham cracker crust.
All right. And this is a good holiday recipe. So you guys watching at home, I want you to take this down, jot it down, go to Whole Foods or go to wherever cashew is sold, get you some cashew, get the other ingredients and make it happen. That looks yummy.
This is a little bit of the bourbon sauce that I'm putting on top.
You had me a bourbon.
Try that.
Horchata with bourbon sauce and graham cracker crust.
Yeah.
It's really good. And it tastes very Christmassy.
Yep.
Yeah, it does.
It's a time for cinnamon. Little
Absolutely
crunch
delicious.
there.
Yeah.
Some texture.
Texture, flavor, all of the things.
No, I don't want to rush you, so take your time.
Oh no, I will. And that's more graham cracker.
That's more graham crackers.
Okay, with the baklava.
I primarily use it or when we do events, as the base, because everybody knows graham crackers, and it gives a nice crunch.
Yeah, and it's kid friendly. Kids
Exactly.
love graham crackers. So what's your favorite of all of the cashew flavors?
I don't have one. Seriously, April, I don't have. I make so many of them that I don't think that I can even choose one. So this is our house-made vegan caramel.
Okay.
Tell me what you think about that.
All right, so this is,
the
base is the graham cracker crust. This is the baklava.
Baklava, which
With
is
the caramel
which is
sauce.
pistachios and coconut.
I love pistachios.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. The first one was good, but this is amazing.
Oh, but I'm not done with you yet.
I love this. You're not, so it gets better.
I'm not done with you yet.
I don't think I could stand it getting any better. This is really, really good. And what I like about it is that even though you are from Jamaica and you're in Baltimore, this is kind of like a multicultural ice cream brand. You're bringing us flavors from around the world, and I love that.
Globally inspired.
So it's like a
Absolutely.
cultural education
Absolutely.
in a spoon.
Because one of the things that we do is, as parents, we took our kids everywhere we went.
I love it.
Now, Nicole is more of a traveler. I'm a kind of a homebody. But no matter where we went in the world, our kids went with us, right? Because we want them, so many Black and brown kids, never leave their neighborhoods.
That's true. Expand your palate, expand your mind, all that good stuff.
And this one now is the same pecan sauce, but with actual pecans.
See, when I eat, I do the happy dance. I start to dance a little bit.
At Cashew, we call that the ice cream dance.
The ice cream dance.
So tell me what you think about that one.
All right. And this is the...
That is the bourbon pecan pie ice cream.
With the bourbon pecan sauce. Okay.
And that's going to be one of our flavors. We're coming up with flavors like a spiced pear with a brandy caramel. We're coming up with, this week, as a matter of fact, I'm making Along Came a Cider.
Along Came a Cider, that's so cute.
Which is an apple cider ice cream with I haven't decided whether it's pecans or walnuts yet.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so for me, I love them all, but it's a dead heat between the bourbon pecan pie and the baklava. Like really, really good. These are delicious.
That's beautiful.
Now, if someone when is the creamery open, like the storefront?
We're open Thursday through Saturday, 12 to 6, and Sundays, 12 to 5.
Are you open for the holidays?
We are.
All right. Any last thoughts?
Yes. Support small businesses.
Yes.
And Baltimore, we appreciate you and we thank you. And no matter what, we will fight to stay here.
Especially support Cashew. This is amazing.
And at this moment, we are looking for funding. So if there are any angel investors out there or other investors, please reach out to us. Our email is hello@cashewcreamery.com.
Christmas miracles. Stay tuned for the next segment.
Hello, everyone. My name is BJ Dawkins. I am the founder and president of Collins Angel and Help. I'm also the chair for the Maryland Black Chamber of Commerce. I am at Root Branch Marketplace with the fabulous Vonnya. Thank you.
Welcome back to the Root Branch Marketplace. Again, I'm one of your hosts, Kenzie, and I have the wonderful, the beautiful, the amazing, the inspiring BJ Dawkins here with me today. BJ, thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you so much, Kenzie. I appreciate it.
So I know we have been talking about it. You are in so many different organizations. You do so many different things that impact the community, impact the city in general. So tell me a little bit about your different companies and your involvement.
So let me start with the organization I'm a part of. Being a part of the Maryland Black Chamber of Commerce, we work to advocate, educate, and connect. We do not provide loans. However, we will guide small businesses to the necessary entity that they need. So sometimes people need material, they need funding. However, they go to the bank, of course, they're gonna be turned down.
Right.
So Small Business Association, First, FSC First, Sandy Spring Bank, Eagle Bank, those are all Black owned. So they will more support us when we recommend someone and says, okay, work with them. And of course, now that we've done the connection, they will guide them to what they need, how they should get it done. And of course, frustration and people don't keep paperwork right.
Right.
Also, the Chamber, we have done 175 workshops and webinars this year alone. So every month we do at least one webinar. It may be Outlook, it could be financial management, it could be insurance, because a lot of businesses don't realize they must have insurance, to operate. And Maryland is one of those stickler states where if your I's are not dotted and your T's are not crossed, they will not provide you the services that you need. They would rather interrupt your company. So as a Black Chamber, we look out for our businesses. And we don't just do Black, we do Black, brown, and if necessary, we've had a few Caucasians come in for help, and we'll help.
Nice.
And with Collins Angel is about helping you bring your loved ones from healthcare facilities home.
Okay.
So many times, oftentimes, we have people that's in healthcare facilities, whether it's a nursing home, assisted living home, or a rehab, and the families don't know what to do. They don't have the resources, and that becomes a problem. So what I do with my organization is, okay, let's see what the problem is.
Okay.
Let's see how we can help. Let me provide you the avenue around the red tape and the bureaucracy, okay? And help, H-Help, it's Helping Hands Empowering and Lifting People.
Okay.
That one was named because of my daughter, who passed from addiction of alcoholism and prescription drugs. People don't know what the effect is on us, the loved ones, when we have to deal with it. It's not only the individual you should care about, you should also care about the loved ones and the people surrounding. So after getting angry at her, really, I decided, okay, let me just do something positive.
Right.
Let me see how I can push this anger, push this energy away and do something in the community. So what I've done is I'll reach out to the families that go to the schools, particularly the middle schools.
Okay.
We have a serious epidemic in Maryland in regards to fentanyl and opioids in the schools. So we go to the schools, I talk to the children. Sometimes we have rewards for them if they stay right through. Because, they see something and they were like, can I have that? No, you got to stay the whole time.
They love incentives, yes.
So we've partnered up with National Institute of Health for drug addiction. We've partnered up with Health and Human Services. They do the training for Narcon to teach you how to save a life.
Okay.
So at our last tea party, that was a demo that went on. It's like, how do you save a life? This is what you do. This is how you do it. And this is why you do it.
Wow, that is so impactful. BJ, thank you so much for sharing about the organization you're a part of and then also the companies that you started. So as someone within the Black Chamber of Commerce and also a business owner, why is it important that we celebrate small businesses? Why is Small Business Saturday a holiday that we should be paying attention to?
Small business is what runs this country. It's not the large corporations like a lot of people say. It is small business. And it's important for us to give the support. We should buy small, go to the shops. A lot of times people will say, okay, they don't take credit cards. They don't because of the fees. So if you can bring cash, bring it. They bring, stuff like that. But we have to support it because it's a part of the entity that grows the state of Maryland.
Mm-hmm. Yes, thank you so much. And for this holiday season, some of your organizations, how can people get involved if they think that Collins Angels or H-Help would benefit them in any way for their family, their loved ones to reach out? Where can they find you?
You can find me on the website, www.hhelp.org, or Collins Angel, that's COLLINS, angel.com.
Thank you so much, BJ. This was such an awesome interview. You were such a beautiful, amazing, dynamic resource for us to have on the show.
And also, but I wanted to say a special thank you. Ruth Branch Marketplace is awesome. It's doing a lot in the community. And, where's she at? Oh, Vonnya, doctor, she's good. But on a serious note, what she's doing in the community is impactful. What she's doing in the community is what a lot of us are supposed to be doing. We're supposed to be helping each other, exposing each other, supporting each other, and she's doing that. And I want to thank her for this opportunity. Thank you, Kenzie.
Oh, thank you as well, BJ. It was lovely having you on the show. Thank you again for all of your words of wisdom, and the impact that you're having in the community does not go unnoticed.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, thank you all for tuning in. Please be sure to stay put for our next segment of Root Branch Marketplace.
Hey, beautiful people, it is me, comedian extraordinaire Larry Lancaster, and also host of Throwback Saturdays on 88.9 WEAA FM. I love Baltimore because Baltimore is a tough town. It's a real town that has unpretentious people, and if you can make it here, you can make it anywhere. I choose to celebrate small businesses because I am a small business. I'm an artist, and the same way I want people to respect and support me, I have to do the same, or I'm a hypocrite. It's important because it's important to the economy. It's important to yourself to support people who support you. And also, I think you get the best products when people are just starting and they're hungry and they really want your business. You get the best products, you get the best service, and it's a friendly rapport with those businesses.
The Best Friends Forever family of dog care facilities provide camp-style dog daycare and vacations for dogs by combining home-like amenities and loving attention with recreational activity. With a staff of over 80 employees and growing, our state-of-the-art properties are custom designed to meet and exceed all kennel industry standards for dog daycare, boarding, training, and grooming. Why send your dog to daycare? Dogs need mental stimulation. When they don't get that stimulation, they get bored. And when they get bored, they get creative. Please visit bestfriendsforever.com or give us a call.
The Launchpad program at BWI Marshall is the gateway to success for local, minority, and micro businesses. Dedicated to onboard, train, educate, and mentor businesses into the airport environment, BWI Fraport Launchpad is proud to partner with Root Branch Marketplace.
Hi everyone, I'm Roland Turner, President and CEO of Pamper Me Please Travel Spa. You can find us at BWI Airport in the Southwest Airlines corridor. Also online at www.pampermepleasetravelspa.com. And we are at the Root Branch Marketplace. Bye y'all.
Hey y'all, we're back again at the Root Branch Marketplace. Again, I'm your host, Kenzie, and I'm here with Roland of Pamper Me Please Travel Spa.
Hey y'all, I am here with Kenzie, and we're so excited to be in the house today.
Yes, and we are celebrating Small Business Saturday, y'all. It is so important during the holiday season that we get all of our small businesses represented in your holiday shopping and in your holiday travel. So we are very excited to have a partnership with Fraport, and Pamper Me Please is actually located in BWI. So doing all your holiday traveling, y'all need to make sure to check them out.
Absolutely. So we have a wonderful team of 18 therapists here, and we are so excited to have you come for the holiday season to visit us. And I just want to acknowledge my team today, Roshan, Olivia, and Elaine. We are looking forward to everybody stopping by our booth. We are located on the Southwest Airlines side in the AB Concourse. And Pamper Me Please Travel Spa is truly an oasis. It's a spa oasis where you can receive seated chair massage, you can receive foot massage. We're adding nails soon, so you can really truly get pampered and relieve all your traveler stress in the airport.
Yes, and that is so necessary, especially because y'all, let's be honest, we love the holidays, but the holidays can be stressful.
Absolutely.
Especially when you're traveling. So tell me a little bit about what we have on the table. Are these offered in your store?
Yes, they are.
Awesome.
Primarily, we provide services, but we also have wellness and stress relief products. So I bought a little bit of the things that we feature in our store. We love to support small businesses. So all of the products that you see are from small businesses local here in Maryland, as well as across the country. So we have a lot of scented aromatherapy products, which are candles right here that are really wonderful for women and men. We have some scented eye pillows, aromatherapy scrubs. We have some body back massagers, and everybody loves these right here. Kenzie,
yes.
These are awesome. These will get all the knots out of your back, but not better than my massage therapist. Let me make that disclaimer right now. But they will enhance your experience once you have visited our spa. So that's a couple of the things that we have, plus more.
Awesome. So tell me, what are some of the reasons that people should shop with Pamper Me Please?
Well, you know, Pamper Me Please is a minority-owned business. We're a woman-owned business. Last time I checked, I am both. So I started this business as a single mama in corporate America, raising a daughter with sickle cell. And it just became a point where I say God spoke to me in my heart and gave me this vision. And everything else just kind of lined up for me to do that once I left corporate America. And so I'm so blessed to be a part of Launchpad at BWI. Outside of BWI Airport, we are a mobile spa company. And what that means is we come on site to your location. We do a lot of corporate events, a lot of corporate appreciation, employee appreciation, health fairs, but we also do in-home private events as well. So you can get massage in your home, nails, facials, you name it. So check us out for the holidays.
Awesome. I love that travel spa aspect. So y'all know what that means. Instead of stressing your family members out and your loved ones and your coworkers, you got to get Pamper Me Please Travel Spa to come on down to all of your holiday parties and events. Roland, where can people find you if they're not in BWI? Do you have a website?
Yes, you can go to www.pampermepleasetravelspa.com and look us up.
Awesome. Roland, it was such a pleasure having you on the show today. We definitely appreciate it. So y'all, don't go nowhere. Stay tuned for another segment of Root Branch Marketplace.
Hi, I'm Dominic Davis from Different Regard.
And I'm Stephen White.
We're here with Root Branch Marketplace, giving you all your holiday fashions for this holiday season.
Welcome back to the Root Branch Marketplace. Again, I'm one of your hosts, Kenzie, and I have an amazing segment for you all today. I know I always say that, but I'm really excited for this one. We have Dominic and Stephen of Different Regard. Dominic and Stephen, thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
So Different Regard has a location in BWI for all of your holiday traveling shopping needs. Y'all tell me a little bit about Different Regard.
Yeah, so Different Regard, we design and manufacture clothing for your professional, personal, and social lifestyle.
Okay, nice, nice. And are you only located in BWI?
No, we have a brick and mortar as well at 825 North Charles Street in Mount Vernon.
It's more boutique style.
Okay, so there's some differences between
Yeah, airport is, travel, go, you get your resort wear, all that good stuff, and just, casual clothing. But, then you got
But the airport is actually an inline store. So you can actually come in and shop or get fitted for your custom needs.
Oh, I love that. That's good to know. So y'all, I see a lot of beautiful garments on the table, awesome things. So just tell me a little bit about what we got going on.
Yeah, well, you have, she's wearing a nice vegan leather trench coat with a shawl collar and a matching blouse with floral print just to match it. It's really beautiful. Then you have like a matching hat with she can pair with the jacket, or she can just pair it with this black hat right here. Just depends how she's feeling.
How's she feeling? She looks good.
Yeah, she does, absolutely.
Or she can also use the hat as a gift.
Yeah. Okay, yes.
The hats are unisex.
Yes. We're talking about the holidays. So even though we want you to look awesome at all your holiday parties, please keep your family members and loved one in mind.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, they're good stocking stuffers. I mean, we sell scarves all year round, and these are some of the great stocking stuffers you can give someone.
Awesome. So Stephen, tell me what we have going on with this.
So right here we have the herringbone men's coat. It's actually trimmed with a crushed velvet, as well as on the wrist as well. Finished with an alloy button, and it also comes double-breasted or single-breasted.
Oh, wow. And he looks ready for a holiday party, too.
Yes, he does.
That looks great. So, y'all, if people are interested in shopping, if they're interested in visiting, just let me know, where can we find you?
Yeah, you can find us 825 North Charles Street in Mount Vernon, Baltimore, or you can find us at BWI, Concourse D is in Different Regard.
Awesome. And if they're interested in finding online, what's your socials? What's your website?
Our website is differentregard.com. You can find us on all social handles at Different Regard.
Awesome. And Dominic and Stephen, it was such a pleasure. Thanks for coming on the show.
Yes. Thanks, Root Branch, for having us.
Yes.
My name is Aklima Kamran. The business name is Abrin Fashion House, and anybody excited to see my kiosk, we are in a BWI Washington Airport, and we are in the Concourse A by the gates A10. And I started this business since almost 1 year, and the stuff which are selling is totally from Middle Eastern. And we have a Middle Eastern bags, jewelries, also we have a clothes, and I'm really excited for the business at the airport. When I saw small places at the airport, they have a business, I offer my business because first time I start online. I just sell online some stuff, and the women in Afghanistan, they're making those stuff for me. When they hear anything about that, they're making a lot of stuff for me. And I told them when I'm selling, this 10% of my sales is going to Afghanistan women. Since everybody knows I'm just only 24 years old, I have like 8 sisters and 3 brothers. First of all, I just was regular employee at the airport, and I offered this business. And I didn't know that. It surprised me also because I never think about it. I can get the place at the airport. To be honest, this field is really, really different to me. The day which I'm opening my grand opening, I was not believe it. I got the business at the airport. It doesn't matter the place, how much is the place. It doesn't matter how much is your sales. The important thing is that how much is my age, and I'm the owner of the business at the airport. That's really a big deal for me.
Hey y'all, it's Elisa with the Drama Mama Bookshop, providing you with all your stationery needs this holiday season. You can check us out at BWI Airport in Federal Hill at 1427 Light Street, or online at dramamamabookshop.com. This has been a great day, and I've been filming with Root Branch Marketplace.
You're here at Root Branch Marketplace once again with me, one of your co-hosts, Kenzie, and today we have Elisa Brock of Drama Mama Bookshop, y'all. We are so excited to have Drama Mama Bookshop in the building today in partnership with Fraport. So, Elisa, tell me a little bit about how you became a business owner.
I've always had a very entrepreneurial spirit.
Okay.
So I spent a lot of my youth making things and selling things, just being creative. If I saw something that looked interesting, I would be like, how do you make that? Like,
oh,
I bet
really?
I can make that. Let me see if I can make that. I'd try it, I'd fail, I'd try it again, I'd succeed. And that's been my program ever since in terms of creating new things.
Elisa, I think it's so important that your business also aligns with your passion. So can you tell me a little bit about your background in writing?
Okay, yeah. So my mom is an avid journaler. She taught me to journal. Stationery was always the first gift of choice. I watched her for many years journal her morning and her evening, and then I did the same. I also fell in love with literature and writing, and I knew that I was going to be a writer. I knew that I was destined to write things down. I didn't know I would be helping other people write things down, which is how I morphed into my business. From then on, I studied theater in college with emphasis in urban arts. And then I just went on to write my own plays. I'm a writer of dialogue.
Oh, wow.
And then I went to do article writing. Someone read a play that I wrote and hired me to write a book for them. And then I went into book writing, and things just kind of morphed from there. Being a writer full time is some work. So I needed to find a way to make some money. So journal making became that thing. Not instantly, I had to wait for the money to meet my passion. And it did eventually, and it still does, and it's growing. Journaling was an easy segue into journal making.
Right.
So I intentionally, at first, made one journal for myself.
Okay.
People liked it. They thought it was kind of cool. So I said, maybe I should make a couple more of these. People love them very much. People use them the same way I did.
Oh, nice.
I usually journal and write to kind of release all my gunk, but also to manifest all the stuff that I want, all the experiences I want to have. So it just kind of morphed very gradually. It wasn't overnight. It was definitely one book at a time, one machine at a time. And over the course of time, I've taken my audience with me as well. So they've seen me at different stages as I grow.
That sounds like a beautiful story. I love that you have the passion behind what you're doing, and it's not just, run of the mill. It just happened to be what it was, So let's talk a little bit about your actual storefront. So I know you're located currently in BWI. What's that like? What is it like being an airport shop? Do you have a lot of maybe returning customers, or is it you never see that person again?
We have a lot of one time, not one time. Let's say we have a lot of new customers, people who don't know our product. They're learning about our product. We hope that every customer is a returning customer.
Of course.
That they'll find us again online. We'll make a book. We'll customize a book for them. So we meet a lot of interesting people. It's been really great to meet the wide range of human beings and learn their purpose for travel. Like, where are you going? Where you headed, girl?
Right.
Like, that's been really interesting. But we also have our community of Baltimore who fly often, who recognize us.
Right.
And they're like, oh, girl, you in the airport?
Right.
So they're excited to see us. They purchase with us there. They think about us as gifts for wherever they're going or on their way back. So it's been a really interesting group of people that we meet. And hopefully they'll be a part of our family, now.
We love that. So do you have any products that are specific to Baltimore?
Oh, of course. Yeah, tons. I'm in the airport and we're traveling to our lands, so I have to have the things. So of course we have crab journals, which are Maryland blue crab.
Crab journals?
Yeah. Crab keychains, wooden crab keychains. We have row houses, which are unique to Baltimore.
Yes.
So I have Utah Place, I have North Avenue. I came to be more. And then we also,
I love that.
We also have a wide range of other makers in our space. So while we run, the space in terms of stationery, we have local teas, local candles, local honey. We got local everything. Because it can't just be my product. And I want to, while I'm being visible, I want the people I started with to be visible too.
Yes, of course. I love that. So for this episode, we're celebrating Small Business Saturday. Nice. What does it mean to celebrate small businesses? Why is that important?
Well, small businesses make up a large portion of our economy, right? Especially our local economy, right? We supply the community with jobs, we have employment. We also make it an interesting place to visit, right? Because you can go see a chain just about everywhere, but you're not gonna see that many drama mamas. You're only gonna see one right here in Baltimore, the same for other companies that exist. So it's important that we keep our local businesses alive because it expresses what and who we are and where we are as a community as a whole. So
I 100% agree. So along with being in BWI, while people are doing all of their holiday traveling and shopping, where can they find you in the airport, and then where can they find you online?
Okay, so we have 2 locations. Our other location is in Federal Hill.
Nice.
You can come there and build your own book. We're like Build-A-Bear, but for journals. I'm actually on my way to teach a class right now. So we do that. You can always see us there, or you can see us at the farmer's market. We are located in Concourse A. Right near the escalators before you enter into Concourse A. We're right there on the side. We got our jams playing in lots of bright colors, so you can see us. We're there. And you can visit us at dramamamabookshop.com online. We're at Drama Mama Bookshop, that's MAMA, on Instagram, Facebook, and all the things.
Awesome. Well, Elisa, it was definitely a pleasure having you on the show today. I learned a lot and I'm feeling excited. I need to go get a journal. If it's on my wish list to my family, just go get it for me, okay? Thank you again for being on the show. Y'all be sure to stay tuned for our next segment.
Hello everyone, my name is KK. Welcome to ZAF, where Everything is from different part of Africa. And these are new collection from Nigeria. We have dresses, pants, skirts, shorts, and they're made out of silk. Our bags are made out of leather. They're handmade in Ethiopia. This is our reversible bag. You can wear it this way. It comes with the strap. You can use this, or you can open it up, reverse it this way. This one is also reversible. You can wear it this way, or reverse it and then wear it this way too. Or just like you can hang it on the wall like this or like that, and it's like part of art. And we got jewelry here. The brasses are from Egypt, as well as our sterling silver collection. And then we have bracelets here. They're from Ghana. So everything that we have is from like different part of Africa.
Hey, my name is April Watts. I am a multimedia personality, a consultant, and an influencer. There's so many things to love about Baltimore, but to keep it short, I'll say I love Baltimore's spirit and I love Baltimore's tenacity. It is the city that will not give up. It is a genuine town. I love that it's a blue-collar town, and what you see is what you get with people. They ask you how you're doing. They really want to know how you're doing, not who are you and what you can do for them. If they love you, you know it, and if they don't, you also know immediately, and I appreciate that. It's important to not only celebrate small businesses, but to support small businesses, because what's good for the community is what's ultimately good for the individual, because individuals are what make up the community. And when you support small businesses, you are bolstering the economy, you are giving back in so many different ways, and it comes back to you. I choose to support small businesses, one, because I'm an eclectic person, and so I love supporting local makers and local people, because their stuff is creative, it's unique, it's usually handmade, and I really do genuinely like that sort of stuff. But I'm also a small business myself, and I think that it's good business karma. If you want something back, you have to give that out, and I want support, and so I give support every single chance that I can. Oh my goodness, what Root Branch is doing is so crucial, it's so important, because small businesses are fighting against corporations. They are competing with the big guy, and the big guys have the big budgets. The big guys already have that household notoriety and name. And so an organization and a company like Root Branch supporting small businesses are giving them that advertisement that they would not get anyplace else, and especially at the price that it's being offered with Root Branch. Oh my goodness. First of all, I feel honored to even be thought of, to be asked, but this is something that is so creative, it's so powerful. I feel like it's a political statement. It's, if building your table was a person or a company, it would be Vonnya Pettigrew and Root Branch Media. So to be a part of this, I feel like I'm empowering myself and empowering my community to be a part of this. So very grateful.
Mayor's Office of Small and Minority Businesses, a proud supporter of Root Branch Marketplace.
As creatives, what better way to write, produce, and create great content than over a good cup of coffee? Whether it's the slow, sipping calm before you start the day, or the fuel you need to crank up your creative juices, Root Branch Press Coffee provides just the kick you need to bring forth your creative vision. Root Branch Press Coffee, for creators and innovators.
Hi everyone, I'm Juliana. I'm the CEO and founder of TechSlice, a software development firm specialized in medical devices and diagnostics right here in Maryland.
And I'm Mogadam, president and founder of RPM Tech. We're a product development, prototyping, and engineering services company also based in Maryland. And we're right here at
Root Branch Marketplace.
Welcome back, everyone. It's Small Business Saturday, and in this segment, we are talking all things tech. I'm Dr. Vonnya, and I'm here with Juliana and Cyrus of Tech Slice and RPM Tech. Welcome to the show, guys.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you. So before I get into all this goodness right here, tell everyone a little bit about who each of you are.
Thanks. My name is Juliana. I am the CEO and founder of Tech Slice. We are a custom software development firm right here in Maryland, developing custom medical software and diagnostic technology. We do work on some other innovative projects, and so we're really excited to show you what we developed.
Fantastic.
And I'm Cyrus Mogadam. I'm the founder and president of RPM Tech. We're a product development, engineering services, and prototyping company, also based in Maryland. And we do the hardware part of what Tech Slice does. So we work closely with them on developing all types of hardware, because hardware is useless without great software, and great software is useless without great hardware.
So I am literally standing in the middle of where software and hardware meet. So tell me, you two came together, you collaborated to create this piece of ingenuity and technology. Describe for us what I'm looking at here.
Yeah, absolutely. So this is actually a wonderful STEM project for students and communities alike, all the way from kindergarten to college, right, Cyrus?
Correct.
And this, along with the software, allows community members or children to really engage and interact with STEM education to test water quality samples. They can test everything from pH to turbidity, and they can see this data live on the app and really get to be involved with their water quality samples in their community and engage in that way.
Wow. So first of all, the fact that you've created something that can transcend across so many grade bands. You're talking kindergarten to college. Right. What is the experience like for the student when engaging with what you've created here?
Sure. I mean, at a high level, basically, they don't really know about the effect of water temperature, for example, on the aquatic life. So, the effect of global warming, for example. The idea is to get them to understand, get excited about, and the importance of taking care of our nature. At the same time, there's a scientific aspects and learning as they grow, which is why this app over time evolves with the different age groups.
So without getting to the secret sauce, can you explain to me how this actually works?
At a high level, on the hardware side, we have a processor that is connected to a bunch of sensors. And those sensors are all lined up inside this assembly here. The water goes through, and in the process, we're able to measure salinity, so how salty the water is, what the temperature is, what the pressure is, turbidity, so if things get mucky, we're able to do all of this. Once that data is done, we take that data and then we send it to the app.
And then you can see it, interact with it, and understand how water quality is changing in your community or local lakes or streams or bays over time.
Wow, wow, wow. This is incredible. So where is this product at currently in the marketplace?
So it's still in development phase.
Okay.
So part of the issue when we are developing a product, whether it's hardware or software, is it takes time to understand how it's going to be used, what the things are needed, so a lot of customer discovery. And so ultimately, this was the first generation of prototypes that were sent out and have been used for the past year and a half by kids of all ages. The other thing that we also do is we send the data to the cloud and we map it. So,
Yeah, we can interact with the software data live now, so individuals can contribute to those data sets, view them in real time. However, this is our first initial version. There's more coming soon, especially with Cyrus manufacturing more in 2025.
So for the children or for the students, what has the reaction been like so far?
So we've developed this for a startup, and that startup has the founder Dietrich has gone to elementary, middle, high schools, and actually sent us a bunch of thank you cards from all of the kids because how exciting it was, not just interacting with it, being outside, having fun, but more importantly, understanding how things change. As Juliana said, everything is mapped, and as time goes, you can see what happens with temperature differences, what happens when turbidity worsens, and obviously the affects quality of aquatic life.
Wow. So again, I just want to thank you. Thank you both for your ingenuity and your tactile abilities to be able to take concept to actual creation. As we all know, the state of Maryland has been deemed a tech hub. And so while this product has not hit the market just yet, we thought it would be so fitting to introduce it on Root Ranch Marketplace. Y'all saw it here first. to introduce it here in this space because there's so much happening in the tech space here in our beautiful state where we're front runners, thought leaders, and are leading the way. And this is just one of those examples. So who knows, by this time next year for Small Business Saturday, this product shall be in the marketplace. So again, this is incredible. I love that it's for children. You know, at Root Ranch, we're all about young people and creating opportunities for them to learn while also developing. So again, thank you both. Thank you both for being a part of the show. How could people follow you all and stay connected to the project as it continues to develop?
I think the best way to go is to go to our customer's website, which is gaiaxus.com, GAIAXUS.com.
Fantastic. All right, you guys have seen it and heard it first here at the Root Ranch Marketplace. Thank you for visiting with us. You all do not go anywhere. There's more to come.
Welcome back to the Root Ranch Marketplace. Again, I'm one of your hosts, Kenzie, and today we have here with us Dr. Kay San of the Body Basics Wellness Center. Dr. Kay, thank you so much for being on today.
You're welcome. Thanks.
I definitely appreciate it. And happy Small Business Saturday to you.
Thank you.
Yes, it's important for us at Root Ranch to have an impact and share with the other small businesses in our area. And there's been such a great connection between you and Dr. Vonnya this season. So we're so excited to carry that into the holiday season and the holiday shopping. So tell me a little bit about yourself. Tell me a little bit about the Body Basics Wellness Center.
So I've been in healthcare for about 28 years. And most recently, over the past 3 years, I've opened Body Basics Wellness Center as a result of the pandemic.
Okay.
Most people in the pandemic suffer because of secondary illnesses and, complications. So Body Basics Wellness Center is focused on primary care and preventative measures through weight loss and healthy eating and lifestyle changes.
Awesome. And that's important, especially since we were talking about coming into the holiday season.
Yes.
Let me know about what people can expect, what they're kind of wanting to prevent when they're coming into the center.
So most people that come to me are looking for weight loss.
Okay.
So we have a various amount of weight loss options.
Mhm.
We have, of course, the popular GLP-1 injection, the once-a-week injection to minimize appetite and help you to lose weight. It's a no-brainer.
Right.
It's easy. You
Right.
come in, you get a shot, and you're guaranteed to lose weight.
And that's the one that I've heard is trending right now. So your center
is.
actually has that available.
Absolutely.
Wow. Y'all need to keep that in mind.
Yeah. So, and then we have pills. We have various options of pills, prescriptions. So we review your medical records and determine what's best for you. So.
Okay, wow. So it seems like a really curated experience for those coming in.
Absolutely.
So I know off air we were talking a little bit about how to curb some of those indulgences and how to indulge and keep that at a minimum. But that's difficult for a lot of us during the holiday season.
Correct.
So tell me a little bit about, when you have clients come in this span of time, what they kind of are looking for.
So pretty much people are looking for, how can I still enjoy my food and what do I eat?
Right.
So that's the biggest question, what to eat. So I focus more on the Mediterranean diet. eating fruits, vegetables, proteins, nice healthy grains, and staying away from the carbs. So fats don't make you fat, it's the carbs that makes you fat. So staying away from lots of those carbs that will like spike your insulin and cause you to be full 1 minute and starving the next minute. So minimizing those sweet treats. So that's
going to be tough in this time of year. That's going to be tough. So tell me a little bit about, like, if I'm interested in getting a Christmas present for myself or someone else, and we want to go through your center, what would that look like?
So we have a technology that's called red light therapy. Red light therapy is an innovative technology that's been around for about 100 years. Over the past 20 to 30 years, it's been on the commercial market. It does rapid fat loss, anti-aging, whole body healing. So anyone can benefit from this, from the younger kids who are in sports to the elderly. So it does performance and improvement. It does recovery. It helps with anti-aging, whole body healing in terms of older people with chronic pains. And most importantly, for the popular part, it does rapid fat loss. Every session shrinks about 1/4 inch of fat. So you can still do that while still, maintaining your regular diet and still lose weight.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for that. I think that sounds amazing. Healthy gifts is something that we're looking for this holiday season, especially when we're trying to remember to shop small and shop local.
And we do have packages that you can buy as a gift.
Oh, okay. Tell me a little bit about the packages.
So there are 6, 12, 24. There are a number of sessions that you can buy in packages. Oh, I forgot. We also have an infrared sauna. So it's not like your traditional steamy hot sauna. It's an infrared sauna that has a lot of health benefits that comes with it. So we have packages of 10 or 4 that you can buy for someone, and it can be used at any time.
Dr. K, thank you so much. As I'm sure our viewers are going to be interested in shopping and visiting, where can they find you?
So we're located in 42A Main Street in Reisterstown, Maryland, and we also have a second location coming in Eldersburg, Carroll County, 1311 London Town Boulevard. So we're in Baltimore County and we're in Carroll County. We're also located online. You can find us anywhere online to review our packages, online at mybbwc.com, and we're on Facebook, Instagram, Google, and TikTok.
Awesome. Well, Dr. K, congratulations on your second center opening up this season.
Thank you.
And thank you so much for being on the show today.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Of course. Y'all stay tuned for our next segment on Root Branch Marketplace.
I love Baltimore because I'm from here and everywhere else feels wrong. But if you wanted me to go into that at greater detail, I would say, how can you not love Baltimore? Baltimore is everything most places want to be. Some places are just too big to take on the neighborhood feel of Baltimore, and some places are too small to have all the amenities that we have. But Baltimore is just right. We're the Goldilocks of cities. It's important to celebrate small business because small business is really the bedrock of our economy. Most of the people who work in Baltimore work for small businesses. If you didn't have small businesses, not only would that be some sort of big picture financial issue for the economy, but it's also, that's how most people live. Yes, you go to some big stores to get things, but you need the small businesses to support the network of keeping people alive on a day-to-day basis. I've lived in Baltimore my entire life, so I've never lived anywhere else. But when I go to other places, I don't know that everywhere else has that same sort of really intense neighborhood connection. Baltimore really is a city of neighborhoods. We have joked that we are really 200 small towns held together by the same infrastructure. And that's really how Baltimore works. I was talking to somebody just a little while ago about how Baltimore is the kind of place where you move around inside neighborhoods. And that's not considered weird or strange. It's how we're built here in Baltimore. We're fiercely loyal to our communities. And I think Baltimore as a whole draws strength from that. So as a comptroller, I'm in charge of being the watchdog for Baltimore city government. I don't control the money, but I have to keep an eye on it and make sure that the mayor and the city agencies are spending it in an effective and an efficient way. And one of the ways that we promote small business in our office is we hold agencies very tightly to having to follow the city's rules when it comes to, are we spending as much as we could on local businesses? When we're doing contracts and dealing with vendors, are we making sure that we are properly supporting our community's minority-owned businesses and women-owned businesses? These are important things that the city, to its credit, has pledged to support, but sometimes we need to make sure that it's actually happening on a contract-by-contract basis, and that's where my office supports offices like Simbad and Director Chris Lundy. He's charged with making sure that agencies do that work, and we back him up at the city's Board of Estimates. Getting people to pay attention is what it's all about, and that's where Root Branch is a real champion. The getting people to pay attention to the importance of small business is, in today's marketplace, the bigger businesses, the chains that are, run from out of town and that take the money out of town when you buy from them, those chains have a lot of money for advertising, and people see those ads. And it's important that people focus on what the smaller businesses that don't have those advertising dollars are able to do for them.
Give the gift of a cutting board that tells a story. Words with Boards has the perfect memorable gift for holidays, weddings, anniversaries, and housewarmings. Our cutting boards are made to last, American-made, from only American hardwoods. Shop our unique personalized cutting boards, Lazy Susans, and other wooden home goods. We plant a tree for every product sold. Wordswithboards.com. Cutting boards that make a statement. Enter code TV15 and save 15% off your entire order.
The Afro-American newspaper. Images and stories of hope to advance their community. Proudly supports Root Branch Marketplace. Baltimore City Chamber of Commerce, helping small businesses build big connections at the Root Branch Marketplace.
Hi, my name is Chavez Rogers with Your Wish My Dish Personal Chef and Catering. I'm also the Executive Director at the Baltimore City Chamber of Commerce, and you're at Root Branch Marketplace.
Hi, my name is Kenzie, and welcome back to the Root Branch Marketplace. We're so excited to film this segment today with Chavez Rogers of the Baltimore City Chamber of Commerce. And also, Chavez is a very interesting guest because she has small businesses as well. So we're going to touch on a little bit of that in the show. Chavez, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. In this show, we're celebrating Small Business Saturday. So I know off air we talked a little bit about some of your involvement in your own organizations and the City Chamber of Commerce. So tell me a little bit about how you got started.
So I decided to start my own personal chef business back in 2018 because a company that I was working for was moving out of town and I didn't want to move. So all my life I've always said I wanted to open a restaurant. I love entertaining. I love cooking, and did decide to go into being a personal chef. But with that became very isolated because it was just myself and maybe two other people that I would take along to help serve, and always received emails from the Chamber of Commerce. My uncle actually brought me to an event.
Oh, really?
Yeah, back in 2015. But it was at the Reginald Lewis Museum.
Okay.
They were talking about the 10,000K program.
Yeah, 10KSB.
Yes.
Yes.
And I just started. So they were like saying, oh, you know, companies that make $250,000, you can start with this program. And I was thinking, this is not for me. So I kind of never looked at any more things from the Chamber of Commerce, never went back until my brother was kind of fussing at me, and he owns a trucking company. He said, you need to get out and be around more entrepreneurs.
And brothers will motivate you like that.
My brother, yes, he did. He was
will.
like, you are working and you're going home. He was like, none of your friends own businesses, so they can't talk to you and help you.
Right.
You know, like he has this saying, like iron sharpens iron.
It's true.
He's like, get out there and start, you know, figure out a way to like start talking to other business owners. So I saw a networking event from the chamber.
Okay.
And I went and I realized, okay, it wasn't just for businesses who were making $250,000 a year. It was for startups. It was for small businesses. It was for anyone who was thinking about going into business. So it really was enticing. I met a lot of great people. At the time, Lenore Henry was the executive director and Kim Royster was the chair, and they kind of drew me in with, you know, the positivity and just like all the ideas that they had. And just talking to other businesses, it helped me kind of spark new ideas for myself.
Right.
So decided to continue to volunteer with them and hang around and voice some of my ideas and opinions. And then I got yanked in all the way.
I love that.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone. I'm Kimberly Royster, owner and CFO of Kimberly Services, LLC. I'm also the chair of the Baltimore City Chamber. You can locate us at KimberlyServicesLLC.com or BaltimoreCityChamber.org. You can also follow us on all socials at Baltimore City Chamber, Kimberly Services, LLC. You are watching us on Root Branch Marketplace. Stay tuned.
You're watching the Root Branch Marketplace. Again, I'm your host, Kenzie, and we have here with us Kimberly Royster of Kimberly Services, LLC, and the Baltimore City Chamber of Commerce. Kimberly, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, so I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about being a small business owner as well as being in the Chamber of Commerce. What is important to small businesses in this city?
To be honest, it's really that your plan for growth. Where do you see yourself? I always talk about an exit strategy. So really planning out where you want to go in your business is so important. Doesn't mean you won't pivot, doesn't mean you won't change, but when you know where you want to go, you can really, really prepare for your next steps. So planning, maybe I want to exit in 5 years. I want to exit in 15 years. I want to buy a building in 2 years. All of that makes a difference in where you want to go and how to prepare. So in Kimberly Services, it's preparing your finances. So making sure my finances look well, my tax returns are done, completed on time, I'm staying in good standing. But the chamber is that support. So having the support system to remind you that these are due, these things are happening, what opportunities are around in the city, staying in compliance, the importance of the legislative. A lot of times we don't realize politics do make a difference in a lot of spaces, and we are that voice for you. We're able to say, hey, this person didn't get anything. I was able to recently have a meeting with the Comptroller of Maryland and say, hey, these businesses aren't getting a response. So those are what we're here for, is to actually advocate for our business owners and be of support to them to help them really grow and get into these spaces. Just found out that you could buy a building on North Avenue in Baltimore. So that is a new program. They're giving grant money for it. I'm so excited to hear about it. So I'm like, oh, how can I put this out there? So those opportunities are what the chamber is for, to be able to get those out there, get them first and center in those spaces, and be able to prepare for those next steps.
Awesome. So as we're celebrating this holiday season, we're celebrating Small Business Saturday. A lot of businesses are getting an influx of customers maybe. They're trying to end their year strong. Coming from the perspective of being a chair, being the chair on the City Chamber of Commerce, tell me, what would be important for businesses to really make sure that they do go in strong to the new year?
Biggest thing is have a plan. I think a lot of people are just kind of jumping in, ready to go, but they don't really have a plan. You're one person, you do need a team. Do not expect to do these things alone. A lot of people are like, oh, I really can't afford it. But if you have the plan, you'll really be able to prepare to afford that employee or maybe even that contractor, even if it's a seasonal employee. So a lot of times we see in malls, you'll get their seasonal opportunities.
Right.
You can get a seasonal employee. They're only there for 30 days. They're only there for 2 months. So right now we have like Black Friday coming up. So you would bring in that employee right here in that November time period. Maybe they stay on until the new year or until the end of December. When you know you're gonna have a major influx of customers coming in, you need that support and you need the training for those people coming in. So you wanna prepare and plan to hire new people and hire the right people so you get the right team around you. That is also a space in the chamber of just making sure I have the right team in the chamber to be able to get things out to these business owners and make sure they're of support, make sure they love what they do. Because that we talked about loving what you do is super important. Because when you show up, you just show up as your authentic self and you're not really trying to push. We're not pushing for it, you're working for it because this is what you love to do. So when you have the right team in place, everything flows well.
Yes, I 100% agree. And going into your role as the CEO and owner of Kimberly Services, when it comes to that financial support, what are some challenges that you see some of your clients facing during the holiday season?
Oh, I can definitely say just the challenges overall in a business are always there. I think the biggest thing that most business owners don't do is have like a business coach or have someone else that they can talk to about their business.
Oh, okay.
So that is a part of what we're working on in the chamber is really giving that opportunity to have someone that you can have a conversation with. It's great to have those colleagues, that other business owners, so that is a part of what the chamber does. But you have those other business owners. But in Kimberly Services, how we hone in, what I do is a holistic approach around it. So most of my clients have that package where they meet with me once a month. So knowing your numbers, super important, knowing that I can afford this employee, knowing how we can tackle that, knowing how we can get funding in your business, maybe some grant opportunities that are out there. How do we progress and plan for those next steps? So super important part. And what I think about is a lot of people don't think accounting is important, but as you grow, that is one of the most important spaces you can plan for. Because later on, you'll realize, oh my gosh, if I knew this, I could have done this.
Right.
So if you do it up front, so a lot of people come to me in the beginning, even if it's just a consultation. You can meet with me once a month, once a quarter, once a year, but having that consultation to know my books are in place, I'm making the right decisions, I'm prepared for my year of 25. Those are the things that most people don't think about doing. To prepare. We have the whole plan for 25 prepared for the chamber and for my business. Now, it doesn't mean we don't have to pivot sometimes. 24 was a whole whirlwind that went up and down. But obviously, I did plan for everything that happened. It just, the last quarter, everything occurred.
Right.
So being prepared for it was the most important part. We were prepared, and that's the opportunity that we're ready for.
Wow, that's awesome. So thank you so much. What I'm hearing for my businesses within the Root Branch Marketplace and our viewers is that we need a plan and we need to have that support and the community to back us up. So I love that. If anybody wants to find out more about the Chamber or Kimberly Services, where can they find you?
So best place is always online. Obviously, I have a website, KimberlyServicesLLC.com, with the Chamber, BaltimoreCityChamber.org. Those are the best places to go. Always, we have phone numbers to contact us. Feel free to shoot an email if you have questions about something, but definitely just checking in, looking in those systems. We have events coming up. So the Chamber has a gala, which is going to be an amazing networking opportunity. Some new opportunities are going to populate as well in there. There's going to be some things that we'll talk about that coming up in the 25 year that many businesses can get involved in.
Okay.
We have a youth entrepreneurship summit coming up this Friday. Oh, wow. So we are supporting the youth in entrepreneurship. I can say I hired a youth entrepreneur to assist me in my business, as well as a college intern that has now started their own business. So being able to give them that support and then see them grow is super important. Follow us, come to some of our networking events. We look forward to meeting you.
Yes, that is so exciting. Root Branch Media Group agrees. We love to get the youth involved as early as possible with the entrepreneurial spirit and really honing in on their passion. So thank you so much for joining us on the show today, Kim. I really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
And y'all don't go nowhere. We have another segment for Root Branch Marketplace coming up. We have something awesome for you here at the Root Branch Marketplace. Today, I am with Shantae of In Vein Aesthetics.
Yes.
Shantae, thank you so much for joining us today.
Absolutely. Thank you, Kenzie. Thank you for having me.
Of course, and happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
We're so excited to be celebrating Small Business Saturday with you today. Yeah. So tell me a little bit about In Vein. What is In Vein?
Yeah, so In Vein Aesthetics is basically a company that I started last year, maybe a year and a half ago. With all the work, I can't even tell what time it is anymore. But it's basically merging aesthetics and wellness, which I'm really, really passionate about. I've been a nurse for over 10 years. I've worked in the ICU and the ER. I'm a cardiology and neurology nurse. But I geek out on like biohacking and vitamins and all the things. So I really wanted to also put in the aesthetics. You know, I'm a girly girl. Like I'm a girl's girl. Like I love shopping, I love beauty, I love Botox. And so I kind of merge the two of them together to help people to feel better, but also they're comfortable looking better as well.
I love that. I think as a woman, it's so easy just to get caught up in the aesthetics part of things. Yep. And you're like, I don't care if it hurts me. I don't care what's wrong with it. I just want to look good. So it's awesome to know that we have something in Baltimore, in our city, that cares about the health aspect, the wellness aspect, along with helping us look good and feel good.
I care about all of it. I care about all of it. And if you become a patient of mine, I'm gonna like educate you on everything. Some of my patients are like, oh, please like stop talking. But I love it so much. I just feel like there's so much information out there that people need to just feel empowered. And that's where I come in.
I love that. So tell me a little bit about what it means to be a patient of yours. What services do you offer? What are the things that we can expect if we go to visit In Vein?
Yes. So like I said, we have the wellness, the biohacking aspect of everything. And then we also have the aesthetics. So with the aesthetics, you're going to get like hydrofacial, which is a medical grade facial. Yes. You're going to get great skincare, which is medical grade skincare by Dr. Obaji. So he is a Middle Eastern physician that first started skincare for brown skin. So his line is amazing for all skin types. In addition to, you're gonna get Botox, you know. If you're one of those people, we can introduce you if you're not. But you're gonna get the wellness biohacking side. You're gonna get some technology, which is Eon. We're the only med spa in the DMV that offers this.
Yes, you were telling me a little bit about it off air. So how many actually exist? You were telling me
only 100.
Only 100 exist in the entire world, and we have one here in Baltimore City.
That's right, the only one.
Wow, that's amazing. So what is this more focusing on?
So that's a robotic arm. So I love technology and medicine, right? So that's a robotic arm that's gonna burn fat in 20 minutes. 2 belt sizes.
Whoa, that's insane.
No downtime.
Okay, talk about reversing the effect of the holidays.
I'm saying though, right? So if you want to look good, you want to be snatched, 6 weeks to 12 weeks is what you can expect. No downtime.
Awesome. Well, that sounds absolutely lovely. I can't wait to check you out. So tell me a little bit. Oh, you were also saying that we have some clothing offering as well.
We have a little merch.
Yes, that is gorgeous. And then I see we have the tank top.
Yeah, because I'm also like a Pilates bar girl and I love these little tanks, and so we kind of made that our own.
Yes, I love it. Well, I know I'll be checking y'all out. So our CEO and owner, Dr. Vonnya Pettigrew, was actually able to be picked up by your awesome sprinter, which is such a luxurious offer, by the way. When we're talking about spa, we want to feel great on the way to the spa. So that's one way to do it. So she was able to actually see what your setup looks like. And that was just such an awesome experience just looking back at it. Oh, that's
She loved it.
awesome. I love it. So tell me, if other people are interested in finding you, where can they find you?
Affectionately, I'm known on Instagram as Injector Barbie. I love all things pink. I'm a girl's girl.
I love
But also In Vein Aesthetics, that's going to be on Facebook and Instagram.
Okay, perfect. And then your in-person location, where is that?
We're in Locust Point, Stewart Street, also known as Silo Point in Baltimore.
Okay, awesome. Well, we can't wait to check you out. And y'all, I'm serious. If you overindulge the holiday season,
We got you.
you got 20 minutes.
20
Two
minutes.
belt sizes.
No downtime.
Yes, so Shantae, thanks so much for joining me today.
It was my pleasure.
Yes, so y'all, be sure not to go anywhere. We have another awesome segment for you at the Root Branch Marketplace.
Baltimore Main Streets proudly supports Root Branch Marketplace, illuminating the businesses on our main streets together.
Hey everyone, it's your girl, Director Nada from the Baltimore Main Streets program, and we are here celebrating small businesses for Small Business Saturday at Root Branch Marketplace, where you can find out what's in our main streets, what you need to shop and buy for this holiday season. So join us, purchase, and support small business.
Welcome back. In this segment, we have the Director of Main Streets, Director Charlene Nader is in studio with us. Let's get into it. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
So it is Small Business Saturday, our favorite time of the year, because it's the most wonderful time of the year. My little cracking voice. But I know for Main Streets, this is like one of your premier events of the year. Can you tell us about who you are, Main Streets, and let's get into the Small Business Saturday talk.
Absolutely. So thank you for having me on, Dr. Vonnya. I appreciate it. Excited. Small Business Saturday is the premier, not one of, but the premier event for our office. So I am Director Charlene Nader, and I am with the Mayor's Office of Small Minority Business Advocacy and Development. And so I oversee the 9 main streets in the city of Baltimore. And that is Fells Point, Betterville Hill, Highlandstown, Pigtown, Waverly, Pennsylvania Avenue, Bel Air Edison, Hamilton Laurel, and our newest main street, Park Heights. So we highlight businesses, we amplify businesses, and we make sure that in the business corridors of these 9 wonderful main streets, people know what's happening and they come and they support the businesses. And that is why Small Business Saturday is our main event, because this is a day where we go out with the mayor and we visit all 9 main streets. We bring everybody out with us. And the beauty of this is not only do you get to shop on the corridor, but you get to do something like this so awesome and be able to sit in the comfort of your home and shop these businesses.
So it is the premier event and y'all really do come rolling deep. I'm talking all sorts of representation from City Hall, obviously front led by the mayor himself, the different city council members and other community leaders and business leaders also come out and support. Why do you think when you all show up so big and grand, that makes such a strong statement to the community? What is the message you all are trying to send?
So small business is big business. And when you support your community, there is an effect that will literally just go from the business to the owner of that business, to the family of the owner of that business. If you're not doing business where you reside and where you live and in the places that you need to invest in, then there is no revitalization and then the community dies. And if the community is dying and there's too many vacancies that are available, then that brings darkness and that brings a closing of stores and then that brings crime. So there is such a huge synergy that goes around when you support a small business and you don't go into these big box businesses that you don't even know who you're shopping what is the person that you're supporting. But here in these corridors, you see them face to face, you get the items right then and there, and you know that you're supporting a bigger cause.
So beyond you all supporting the businesses through your efforts, you show up here for us. This is our second year. You have been like literally the premier sponsor and supporter of the Root Branch Marketplace. Why joining forces with us and supporting the small businesses of the main streets and the other small businesses represented throughout Baltimore on this show so important for your office and for the mayor's office?
So I think that one of the biggest things is to understand that media is really what drives the force here. And after the pandemic, there was a huge shift that took place with people being in the comfort of their home, but still being able to attain and reach the items and the things that they want to support. And so being a part of what Root Branch Media is doing through Marketplace is an opportunity for those that may not be able to go out that day physically or may just have other things going on to still support these businesses. And you all do a great job at highlighting what is needed and just bringing a showcase to those businesses that people may not know about. So many businesses have been able to get more amplification through your organization, through your business. So why would we not support? You are one of our premier sponsors that we work with. The partnership is great, and we've done so much already together, and I'm looking forward to more.
Well, again, we thank you for the partnership. We thank you for the support. We thank you for always keeping Root Branch out there and in the forefront. This year, it has grown exponentially. I think last year through Root Branch Marketplace, we reached about 45 businesses. And this year we are on target to reach 200 businesses through our production. So again, it's because, having the stamp of the city behind us and in this work, it's really sending, I think, a strong and resounding message to the community that Baltimore really is a city that is connected. And when it comes to supporting our own and supporting local and small, we lead by example in doing that. So again, thank you so much, Director Nader, for being on the show with us. Listen, guys, there's more Marketplace to come. Do not go anywhere.
We are back at the Root Branch Marketplace, and y'all, I'm so excited to tell you about my next guest. We have Ty Bailey of Ty and Company Hair Loss Studio.
Yes.
How you doing?
I'm doing amazing. How are you?
I'm doing well, and happy holidays to you, Ty.
Thank you. Thank you. Same to you.
Yes. So tell me a little bit about your hair loss studio. What is it?
Okay, Ty and Company Hair Loss Studio is a place for women to come to the salon and feel it's a safe space for women that suffer from hair loss.
Okay, nice. And that is so important, especially because as women, we can get a little sensitive about that.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So tell me a little bit about the services you offer and also what we have on the table.
Okay, here we have a 100% human hair, customized unit for a client to come in for a consultation, and they will be able to customize this unit.
Okay, got you. So tell me about the differences. Is this human? Is it synthetic? What do we have?
Yes, this is all human hair.
Oh, awesome. So tell me, is there a reason that we choose human over synthetic?
Yes, we choose human hair over synthetic because the durability of human hair.
Okay, nice. And I know you also told me that we can use heat on this too, right?
Yes, absolutely.
All right, awesome. So along with the hair pieces themselves, I see we got some hair oil. I see we got some products that are a part of the consultation. Tell me a little bit about this.
Okay, this is my customized organic hair growth oil.
Okay. And what's the ingredients of that?
My main ingredient is mint leaf.
And that helps with hair growth?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. And I know you got something really fun going on with Veterans Time.
Yes.
Tell me about that.
Okay, I'm offering a no cost to veterans consultation. So you can come on in and get a consultation.
So Ty, tell me a little bit about the consultation. Is it important to have it? Could we go without it?
No, the consultation is the most important part of that's the initial beginning of your service.
Okay, so what happens in the consultation?
I'll take a look at your scalp and your hair through my scope.
Oh, okay. And that'll kind of help curate their experience.
Absolutely.
Because everyone's hair is different, right?
Everyone's hair is different.
Yeah, especially when
Everyone's.
we're talking about such a sensitive topic.
Yes.
Awesome. So Ty, can you tell me where you're located? How can people find you?
People can find me at tyandcompany.com, or you can also come to our location. The address is 2051 Pennsylvania Avenue.
Awesome. And what are your hours of operation?
My hours of operation are from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m., Monday through Friday.
Yes. And my final question to you is this a treat yourself gift or is it a, I'm giving this to my loved one?
Just a little bit of both.
Okay.
A little bit of both. A little bit of both.
Okay, so y'all heard it here first. If you have any hair loss, if you have a loved one that has hair loss, if you want to find a safe space within your community in Baltimore, you gotta go to Ty and Company Hair Loss Studio, y'all. So Ty, thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yes, and thank you for everything you do in the community as well.
Thank you.
Yes, so y'all please don't go nowhere. We got another amazing segment for you waiting for the Root Branch Marketplace. Welcome back to Root Branch Marketplace. Again, my name is Kenzie and I'm one of your co-hosts today. I have an incredible segment for y'all, one that I'm super excited about. Today we have here with me,
Director Nada of the Baltimore Main Streets program out of the mayor's office.
And
Daryl Collins, the founder of Hopscotch Bottle Shop.
yes, here at Root Branch Marketplace, we are so blessed and honored to have such an amazing partnership with our main streets in Baltimore City, and we love to celebrate them. So we have Hopscotch Bottle Shop, I love saying that, of our main streets of our Fells Points catchment. So Daryl, tell me a little bit about your company.
Yeah, so Hopscotch is Maryland's first and biggest non-alcoholic bottle shop. And so I would say it's similar to a liquor store in that we have a variety of non-alcoholic beverages such as beer, wine, and spirits such as rum, whiskey, and tequila for your zero-proof cocktails.
Yes, and I think that is so important for the holiday season, especially so you were talking about off air that we have that beverage inclusivity at all of our holiday events.
Yes. I mean, I'm just looking at it. I'm ready to drink some. I'm ready to take a bottle home. And the display is amazing. And I think it just serves so many different people. And who doesn't want a drink that has very low calories? I know I do.
Yes. So Daryl, tell me what we can try today.
Yeah, so today we have a riff on a French 75. So with every French 75, right, you start off with gin. And so today we're going to be using a zero-proof gin. Then moving on for a mixer, we're using a rosemary vanilla lemonade canned cocktail by a brand called Nope out of Baltimore County. And then finishing off, we're topping it with Toast sparkling tea.
Awesome.
Oh, that sounds delicious already.
Yes, let's do a cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Woo. Oh, that's delicious. Oh, that's good. I love a French 75. This is spectacular. And what did you say this was? The lemon?
Oh yeah, and so it's a rosemary vanilla lemon kind of a canned cocktail by a brand called Nope.
Okay. What are you tasting? How are you feeling, Charlotte?
I just love, it just gives like this, I feel like I'm drinking alcohol. Honestly. I don't know how to describe it, but I love that I'm not, so I won't overindulge, but I definitely can see myself getting a few bottles.
Right, and it just makes you feel so classy and cute with the bubbles in the glass.
I'm all for the glass. Yeah.
Yes. Daryl, it was an absolute pleasure having you on the show today. Charlene, you as well.
Absolutely.
Yes, so Daryl, how can we find more about your shop?
Yeah, so you can find us online, hopscotchbottleshop.com. Same thing. Social media handles, and we're located at 520 South Caroline Street, which is on the corner of Fleet and Caroline.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what is that?
So that is within the Fells Point catchment. And as I oversee as the director of the Main Streets program, Fells Point is one of our main streets. So I love that we can bring some light to the work that's being done right in Fells Point. So thank you so much, Tyler.
Thank you.
Thank you. Cheers. And y'all don't go nowhere. We have another awesome segment lined up for you after this at the Root Branch Marketplace.
Hello, my name is Daryl Collins, and I'm the founder of Hopscotch, Maryland's first and biggest non-alcoholic bottle shop. And today we're here with Root Branch Marketplace, celebrating the holidays and encouraging you all to practice beverage inclusivity and having non-alcoholic options at all of your holiday parties. So we encourage you to come on in, find us in the Fells Point area. And if you are on social media, you can also find us at Hopscotch Bottle Shop on all platforms.
So now we here have today our Root Branch Media Group crew and studio guests. We have Dr. Vonnya Pettigrew, CEO and owner of Root Branch Media Group, and we have our studio guest, Simone Phillips, as well as Joel, our camera operator, Yana, who's a part of the team, Kirk, a part of the team. We have Imani, another camera operator, and in doing our sound, we have Tim. So we just want to do a quick cheers to Vonya's full first year in the Root Branch Media Group building with this Hopscotch Bottle Shop. Non-alcoholic Prosecco, y'all. Let's do cheers.
Yes.
This is so good. You got any for sale right now?
United Minority Business Coalition, proudly supporting Root Branch Marketplace, creating opportunities for minority-owned businesses.
Wow, what an incredible show. I told you all, we put together a lineup for you this year. I mean, we covered everything from health and wellness to beauty to food to cosmetics to apparel and even tech. Listen, we need you all to continue to support the marketplace and the businesses that you have seen here today. Continue to shop local and shop small, because when we do so, we support our community and we support our economy. I thank you so much for joining us this year and continue to stay locked in with us. Until next episode,